Well, I'm here with Deanne and Andy Babington. Thank you guys so much for being here. You found CRI for your son Sam in 2023, but the journey to find us wasn't as easy as we'd want it to be.
No.
And so correct. I was hoping that you guys would take some time and kind of talk us through your story. But first, tell me about Sam.
Sam is 25, and he has been through the public school system the whole time till he aged out, living at home the whole time. We had somebody that would come and help us a few hours a day to sort of, manage his care because he needs full-time care. We started looking for a place for him to go after that where he could take advantage of opportunities such as day programs or something like that that wouldn't keep him homebound the whole time. And it was a really difficult thing to find. We couldn't find any that would work for him.
And he has a rare leukodystrophy called Pelizaeus-Merzbacher disease, which is a rare central nervous system disorder. So he's nonverbal, he needs to be in a wheelchair, so he does need full-time care, but he's very active and very loving. He's not vocal, but he's verbal.
So you found him a placement before CRI in a larger institution.
And even that wasn't easy. That was, I thought, going to be the perfect place until it wasn't, because it was such a big facility. There really wasn't somebody that he would recognize day to day and be familiar with and know him and his care needs.
And his routine, I think, partly, right?
Did you know anything about group homes going into this process?
Not really.
I could not really find somebody that could point me in the right direction to find one that might be appropriate for him or that was available or to even talk to somebody there. It was really tough to find that, and that was shocking to me.
It was almost by happenstance that we had found CRI from the experience that we had. He was in the in-between mode there, between more of the institutional place that he was in, and that didn't really work out. And so it just kind of
he was back
came
home,
upon us.
And
yeah,
so
he was back home for a while. Yep.
Calling and calling and calling, and happened to find the resource of CRI, which I had never heard of before.
It was a whole new world when we found out.
Tell me about Oak Street.
Oak Street, it is not an overstatement to say it's an extended family home to us. We've gotten to know the staff and, Sam's roommate. The facility is beautiful, it's clean, it's equipped with all of the needs. He is thriving there and he loves it there. It is clearly a home, and that's the difference from the experience we had with the larger institutional place to one that he's being cared for, and the love and dedication is there with the people, and you see it in his personality, his behavior. We're very grateful and appreciative.
It's a place where we feel comfortable. We interact with the staff there, and they're always great. I mean, I'll ask sometimes if I can't get there, hey, can we FaceTime? Or unprovoked, they'll send a video of them playing catch with snowballs outside, and that just really makes my day. And I think, well, they understand that it's tough for us to not be there all the time, and they let us experience it through them. And they're very accessible, and they're always, if I have a question about anything, they are very willing to talk about it and are quick to respond. I don't really worry about him there so much, because I feel like every time we have gone, he seems to be happy, content, well cared for, and the staff are just so lovely.
And he's doing things there that he was not doing at home.
Exactly. I mean, when we first brought him there, he was having tough time using utensils. So we would do it at meal times, and it was, it took forever. And when we brought him there, they said, oh no, he can do it. And I said, okay, great.
Yeah.
And so they said he'll be eating on his own within a month. And I was like, okay. And he was, and they sent me a video, and they showed him utilizing the utensils and doing it correctly. They did, and they said, we need to have our residents, the people that live here, our family, utilize their abilities, to the best that they can. And we really want to encourage that instead of, again, as a mom, maybe babying him a little bit.
Well, and there's a nice balance where they will challenge him at his own pace, but be persistent.
They also have gotten him involved in a day program.
Yeah, the day program's been great.
Really tough because I couldn't find one. And they have so many activities that he can do, as
Yeah.
opposed to being
And
in
he
his room.
likes the activities, so
Yeah.
and he likes to engage, and it just is, it's making him more independent and more well-rounded, and that's what any parent wants to see, really.
What was the transition like, though? What was it like dropping him off?
It wasn't easy. Of course, I couldn't call and say, Sam, how are you? But I could call the staff and they could relay information, or they would send me a video. So that was really helpful in the transition. But it was tough. He's grown so much.
Yeah.
And that is something that I find to be really important, that they've been able to supplement what we did, and he can grow from that and become more independent and fulfilled.
How has CRI changed your family then?
Complete game changer for us.
Right.
On the freedom side, logistics side. But again, I think the most important thing was he's found his extended home, and that is really hard to put in words. And then we gained a family with that. So when we go there, we're very welcome and comfortable, and so it's very natural now. It's been a game changer for us.
We're able to do things more as a family. It was hard to even take Sam places because there weren't adequate facilities for him. We're able to do things uninterrupted, even have meals that are uninterrupted.
And they knew instinctively what we were going through, and we're, sensitive and caring, but then a little tough love, give them some more time, and that was good advice. And so we have just seen that progression, every time we go back.
And I remember what that was like, thinking, what am I going to do? Where are we going to go? Who's going to service him? How are we going to have his needs taken care of? Not only taken care of, but to grow into a thriving adult beyond our existence. What's going to happen when we're not here? And I wanted to find a place that we were comfortable with, that we knew he would be okay.
Yeah.
And I think we definitely did that with CRI. And I know there are people out there that are searching for the same thing and going through what we went through. And I hope that CRI can be an answer for them as well.
The combination of the group home, the physical setting, the people and the care and the commitment, it's hard to describe, but it's all part of that day-to-day environment. If your goal and your objective with your child, on wherever they are on the spectrum, is to thrive and be happy and independent and be with caring people, this is all embodied in that, right? It's changed our life, but then it's enhanced it in ways we just had never really, thought could be possible.
Our mission is to take care of people with developmental disabilities and serious mental illness. But as an ancillary part of that mission, we've come to see ourselves as caring for families. What other things should we talk about that families need to know, if any?
I would say that you're going to be part of this process too. It is one big extended family, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. It's been that way for us, and I think it could be that way for many people. I find that I don't worry so much. If there is something that there's a question about, they will call. You don't worry that something's happening behind the scenes that you don't know about. There's a lot of open communication back and forth. A lot of other places, not so much group homes, just other interactions I've had in regard to Sam's care aren't like that. It's taken a lot of the worry out because we know that they're caring for him as a family member, because that's how they classify it.
C and CRI stands for community, and community is our central value of our organization. I want to thank you guys for sharing your family and merging it with ours. Do you have any last words that you'd like to share?
We are so grateful and are so happy that we found CRI, and we're just thrilled that Sam is doing so well, and I can't say enough positive things about it. Our whole family is just so grateful that he is in a place that's fostering his growth and caring for him and loving him.
We can't say enough about the organization, you, the team.
Yeah.
We're very, very grateful and appreciative for everything you guys have done.
Well, thank you both very much.
Thank you.